I don't know what you think of when you think of the Apostle Paul. Probably a kind of super Christian, a person who lived on the top of his game all the time and on the top of his emotional condition all of the time. And while it's true that he was a remarkable man who accomplished a great deal for the Lord, in Second Corinthians we get the most insightful and transparent part of what he ever writes. And we find a man who knows what it is to struggle because of the suffering he's experienced, to struggle because of the pressures he's under, to be in a place where he says, we despaired even of life. We felt in ourselves a sentence of death. I don't know what brought him specifically to that place. But when he tells us about that, it isn't to tell us how bad he's had it. It's to tell us how good God has been to him and how God has met his distress with his unique comfort. Comfort's the way it's translated. It's a harder word to get a hold of than that because it goes beyond comfort. Comfort makes us feel better. This word talks about God encouraging and strengthening and empowering to make us live better, to live stronger. But Paul's not finished with that. He said, God comforted me. God strengthened me. In one case, he enabled him to escape. He delivered him. Other times it's to endure. But his big point is, the reason God comforted me isn't just so that I'll be comfortable. It's so that I could be a comforter to you. And in the process of that, he tells us something critical. That God uses hard places in our life not only to deliver us or to reveal his power to enable us to endure, but to make us servants who are able to have an impact in the lives of other people. And so he doesn't want us to waste our trial, but he also doesn't want us to waste our comforts. And some of the richest places in our life for ministry come out of the hard places where we've experienced the gracious, powerful, sustaining hand of God himself. So we're going to look at that in Paul's life as he describes it in 2 Corinthians 1. And then that challenges. It's the end of a koinonia season, but it's not the end of koinonia. It's really the ongoing need we have to be sharing our needs so as we go through struggle, we don't go through it alone, but also God's comfort so that we can comfort others with the comfort with which we've been comforted by God. So I hope this passage comes to mean as much to you as it means in my life as I think about how God is blessing me even in the midst of hard places. Thanks. Hope you have a great end to the koinonia season this week and next as you get together to celebrate before summer break.